Good afternoon. It's January the 25th, 2018. Time to wrap up the day and take a look at tomorrow's trading. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, results may be under overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representations being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. What a day! Trump came in and refuted. Didn't really refute. He actually said the truth. He said that Mnuchin's comments were taken out of context, and gold got whacked. Treasuries managed to kick in to the upside, and we're still getting selling in the Emini. This morning we came in, basically had a sell at these two spots. The market got up to just below 54. I think 53.75 was the high. This was our sell zone, and then it proceeded to break. We thought we might get some support down here in the 40 to 45 area. Didn't have a chance to get long until in this area right here. So even though we think that there might be support here or there, this is the first opportunity right there, that bar that we had to get long based on our methodology and the way that we look at our market. So just because I think a market is going to find buyers or sellers in a particular spot doesn't mean that it'll happen, but the methodology, the software, everything we put together protects you from those moments, so you don't really get your head hung to you. The early trades, good trade there, all legitimate trades, all of them positive. This is a legitimate trade right here. Positive, this mean green trade got you a little. This retest failure took us all the way up here. Scratch, positive, that S eventually positive. So good trading today, good volatility. Why do we have volatility today? Because the market actually sells. And when we can get into a trading environment where the market actually does sell, then trading is going to become easier, more fun, and it'll make the E-mini worthwhile spending more time with than we do now. Everybody and their mother wants to be an E-mini trader, and I think it's because we've been conditioned to think that that's the place to be. It's certainly the way the advertising goes, and then we're always brought up every day on the news. We know where the Dow closed, so we have some familiarity with stock indexes. Inside day on the F1 screen, find a place to trade it. So K period fails right up here. 45.47 is resistance. We have support right now at 30. Came in just above that. Coming back. So right now, perhaps a close. Well, if 37 holds, I think we're going to close here at 35. That's 37.38 area. If not, it's going to be pretty easy to get back up to 40. So we'll see if that actually works. Okay, assuming a close right here at 38. First sell is 39 to 41. 44.46 for sell 2. We do have news tomorrow that can move the markets. Durable orders plus 0.6. Ex-transportation plus 0.6. Core capital goods plus 0.5. GDP plus 2.9. Deflator plus 2.3. International trade minus 69B. And then we have retail wholesale inventories that nobody looks at. Baker Hughes rig count. I don't think anybody looks at this one anymore. So On the buy side, where we are right now, we'd be buying 30.32 and 25.27. Looking at the note, tomorrow's a pause day, usually because of settlement. The auction, everybody that wanted 2, 5, and 7-year paper is gone, awaiting delivery, and the primary dealers have to get their books right. So lower high, lower lows, find a place to sell. I believe we're in a trading range right now. Sellers at 22.20 on this one. So F1 says find a place to sell it. My guess is we're going to look at a trading range tomorrow. So 15 to 19, sell 1. 23.27, sell 2. Okay, Trump came in and said something that could change it. For 2 days, the dollar has been sold off of Mnuchin's comments. Trump came in and said he was taken out of context, and it turns out that he was. Mnuchin did say we'd like a stronger dollar over time. That was not reported, though. It was in the speech, so that is a factor that could take us higher. Stronger dollar. The auction took place at 7. We're currently at 14, so 5 to 9 would be buy 1. That's pretty aggressive. 29 to 1 would be buy 2. So trying to get short 16 to 20, trying to get long, say 4s or better, would be where I see the structure taking us tomorrow. Okay, looking at the 30-year. I hope everybody's having fun. I mean, this should be fun. It should not be. Shouldn't get your blood pressure up. Shouldn't get you overly excited. Just like going in and punching the clock. Well, 12 to 16 is number 1. 19.23, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. On the buy side, the auction was last rotate down was 4, so the auction took place at 28.29. So make the buck to 4, 1. 25.29, buy 1. Right, we're auction. 13 to 17, buy 2. Looking for a trading range tomorrow. Gold got smacked by Trump's statements. Lower, higher low, higher high. F1 says find a place to buy it. That certainly will. We do the split right here in K period. That will give us a different take. Everything was pointed higher on a weaker dollar prior to that. So here's the break in the market down here in this 35 to 40 area. We managed to get down to 41. So 40, 42 by 1. 35, 37 by 2. 49, 51, sell 1. Picking up this area right here. And then this area right up here will make it 54, 56, sell 2. Crude oil got smacked, got dumped into the close. Why would crude oil go down? It's priced in dollars. And back in when things are quiet and we're getting fluctuation in the dollar, dollar down, crude oil up. Dollar up, crude oil down. So that's the reason for the selling in crude. Higher low, higher high. F1 says find a place to buy it. F2 is not going to tell us that. And we had this spill right there, so let's go ahead and do an A split. And it was leaning B. Not a lot, but we did reject prices above 66.50. You can see that. Inside the congestion area, pretty square. Trump speaks. Bottom falls out of the market. So stops below 65, 64.75, 65 by 1. 25 to 50 by 2. And on the sell side, 50 to 75, sell 1. Picking this up. And then the buck to 25, sell 2. And the euro can't go straight up, right? Draghi, again, we had the euro pegged correctly this morning. Draghi, whichever way he said first, and that there would be a whipsaw, and there was, would be. So his initial comments were supportive, and the market rallied. And then again, I talked about it. I'm not sold that the dollar's as weak as the financial press is saying. And again, the major issues are fundamental for me, because who's got the stronger economy, the EU or the United States? And versus China, it's transparency and who's cooking the books and over leveraged deals. So you can make a much stronger case for the yuan over time than I think you can the euro. Be that as it may, we rallied damn near to 126 on the euro. So markets always go further and faster than we think that they should. And I'm on a 2-tick increment, so I'll make it 5 to get it on the screen. For a long time we had it at 5. See, there's your J period spill. That is Trump right there. So you don't think fundamentals impact the market or news? Yes, it does. Just not with 100% certainty. You can't count on it. So right here's a very clean break in the market, basically at 125. Last rotate up started at what, 68? So 75, and then down here 124 even. So I've got a seller above 25.50, and perhaps we have a buyer below 124 even. So as it stands right now, we'd be selling 24.50, 24, like 75. I have to go back and change the scaling on this. Buying 24.25 and 124 even for buy 2. And that will do it for this January 25th. I will see you all bright and early in the AM. You have a great evening. I'm out of here.